Hi guys.
What's happening?
I look dead today.
You look
I'm get,
dead?
I'm getting a summer cold. Yeah, I feel like I'm like looking.
I like the background. I don't think I noticed this yesterday. The flip flops
They're
that I
different.
have right under
It's
me.
different. That's
If
why.
I wore flip flops, I'd want a pair like that.
You like those?
Yeah.
See, I like the shades that are underneath me.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
That's cool too.
with a little palm tree or starfish or whatever there. Yeah.
And still Stamos is still back there hanging out.
And John's still with us hanging.
He looks lonely though. I gotta admit. He needs some. Well, okay. Well, there's that, but maybe we could find anybody got any cardboard stand up you have who? Who else do you have?
I have Danica Patrick.
Oh, he would like that. I think John would think.
She's pretty.
Yeah, is she wearing her like racing uniform?
Yes, she is. Well, the
Okay.
one she used to wear. She's no longer racing cars. She's now doing
She
commentary.
had a whole career. She retired.
I don't know if she necessarily retired or just kind of gave up.
Oh,
She wasn't doing too well in
I see.
NASCAR.
Okay.
She drove, I think, Indy for a while, and then she went over to NASCAR. But I don't think I don't think
So,
she had it quite cut out to be a NASCAR
how
driver.
did you stumble upon a cardboard cutout
I
of
have
her?
no idea.
Just happened though.
She just happened to show up in the garage one day. So I'm gonna say it was Mr. D.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that makes perfect sense, I
Mhm.
suppose.
Yep.
I'm
and I'm
working on my flashback photo. By the way, got it on my phone. Just making sure that that's the one I want to use.
Well, Lori sent in one, and Bethy
Okay.
sent me a couple.
You don't have to have them in until Friday, right?
Well, it's only 2 days away. Good morning, Victoria.
True.
And it doesn't have to be a picture of you per se.
Do tell.
It could be a picture of you, but it could be like your first car that you had,
Oh,
or
I don't even think people would want to see my first car.
was that your Cadillac?
No, that was not my car.
Oh,
That was my mother's and Dad's car.
good morning, Linda.
And he gave up a purposely good Corvette to
That's
get
what you
that
said.
car.
That's what you said. I'm getting a summertime cold.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not up to complete 100% me today. Just warning you guys.
Okay.
And evidently the Roro is going around again. Did
That's
you hear
what
that?
I've heard.
I
I've
heard.
heard the C word.
I heard some. I've heard the
No,
Roro is going
not
around.
that C word.
No, and we're not going to say that C
Don't-
word.
I know that was. Honestly, I understand that makes you think of that, but that's not what we're talking about at all. This is COVID. So
Yes.
I'm hearing of some people having COVID again.
I've
in the
heard it's been.
summertime.
I've heard it's been going around.
So, have to
Yep.
get Mark Jerkowitz on that.
And I'm
Get him
hoping.
to find out.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember how well he reported on the cases every week, and remember that
Mm-hmm.
he was really into that. I've never seen
Mhm.
somebody be so devoted to a story as like Mark was during COVID.
88
Really?
and rain in Charleston, South Kakalaki. We are sending in like flashback photos.
Yeah.
Of things that maybe of you, maybe of your first car, maybe I don't know, like a high school senior picture or whatever, wedding picture from 50 years ago or whatever.
I could probably do that.
That's what I'm thinking.
We're gonna do this like every week, or is this
I
one
don't
time?
know. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
But I have one from Bethy. I have a bunch from Bethy, but I'm gonna have to pick one. I have one from Lori.
And you have one from me.
And you have one from me? I do? I mean, and I have one from me.
Yeah. It just showed up.
Oh, I saw that.
All right. So
yeah,
Gary says, oh, did you explain that to him? That's what you were explaining?
Yeah.
It's a flashback photo.
Oh.
Like you and your wife on the Vespa in Charleston back in the
right, going across the bridge.
70s? Was that right?
No.
60s, 70s?
70s. Maybe it was the 70s.
80s?
All right, kind of like, here's a flashback of me.
It all started there. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
There's Cindy and her
Well, actually it started here with Gary and his family.
Right.
And then my daughter and her friends in the same basic area.
Okay.
At the Charleston Harbor. I don't know. He might have been in a different part though, because the railing's different.
Yep, that's true.
I don't know.
So Friday, you can send them in through Messenger, email. That's fine.
Yeah, Facebook Messenger or email, either one. And it's
Cindy, we'll just
Cindy.
we'll have fun with them. I think.
CINDY. Good morning,
Yeah.
Karen. CINDY@ecri.net.
Here we go. All right, we're about 4 minutes away from talking about Shark Week, announcing another winning name of a Shark Week prize pack. Some new details on the kite, the shark kites from Kitty Hawk Kites.
Oh, did we get those yet? Do we get to get them this morning?
We get to get them today.
Yay.
Okay, we get to go get them today, which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. And Cindy's put together, she's rounded out the rest of the prize packs. And there's some cool stuff in there.
They're rebuilding the walkway around the battery. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Works for me. I tell you what, I took Alka-Seltzer Cold Plus this morning. I'm starting to feel
she's cold plussing it.
I'm starting to feel the seltzer or something, whatever's in there. I don't know.
Gotcha.
But,
So, Gary, what did you and the fam do yesterday?
Oh, didn't he go to the movies last night? Despicable Me 4?
Did he say that?
I think he was going to go with the grand. No, that was maybe the day before. Okay. Despicable Me 4.
Oh, all right.
Aren't they? Are those the Minions? Yes.
Okay.
The Minions have the. That's why the back. Okay. That okay. But I'm just looking at the fence itself, the railing that you guys are up against. Ready? We'll go back again.
It was pretty similar.
No, mine was different. See how his is going this way, like horizontal?
Yeah.
If you look at mine, not the one we're on is like the one that's behind us, which is vertical.
All right.
Unless who knows? Maybe they just redid it that way instead of this way that time. Who knows?
Could be.
I don't know. I mean, when was that? That was in 2010. So, that was 14 years ago.
Right. Yeah, it's been a little while.
Despicable Me 4. Yep. I was right.
So, talking about Shark Week here in just a few minutes. We have bow time coming up in about 10 minutes. We'll have a bonus keyword for the
No Bummer Summer.
Right. And we'll also we're going to do something else. What is it? Oh, we're talking about the subject, the question.
Oh, yeah. The question is, hold on, I got to find it now because I'm that person.
Listen up. This is interesting.
Which we talked to. There it is. Take 2. What celebrity death in your lifetime hit you the hardest? See, my mom would have said JFK.
She lived through that. Wow.
Okay. Yep. Well, think about it. She was probably 20. Wait, when was that? 1963. All right. So it was 2 years before my brother was born.
Gotcha.
All right. And my mom was born in 1937. So you do the math. I can't because I'm Alka-Seltzer Cold Plus. But yeah, what celebrity death in your lifetime hit you the hardest? A lot of people will say Elvis. A lot of people might say what's her face? Princess Di. Oh, goodness. Elvis. Good morning.
Your station for the killer hits 102.5 The Shark. It's John Cougar and Jack and Diane and Bill and Cindy hanging out by the Tasty Freeze. Do not give that guy another chili dog.
Don't give him a chili dog.
Do not do it.
Don't give Cindy one either.
Nope. 809 Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer hits all day. And we're going to be talking about Shark Week here in just a few. Going to pick another winner. It'll be a Shark Week prize pack. That's about a minute away. But your shark forecast looking like this.
Partly sunny today. Chance of showers or thunderstorms. 85 along the coast. 90 inland. Heat advisory in effect for that area as well because the heat index value near 100. Mostly cloudy tonight, chance of showers or storms down to 78, partly sunny, breezy tomorrow, chance of showers or storms, 85 for the coast and 90 inland.
All right, 79 right now in Shawboro, 78 in Weeksville, and let's see, we got 81 in Nags City at 102.5 The Shark.
All right, Shark Week. Dun, 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 dun. What was the song they were singing when they were getting drunk? I don't remember.
It was like an old dirge or something like that. I can't.
It was kind of
There was a young lad from whatever.
Oh yeah,
something along those lines. Does it really matter?
Jack
they were
just kidding.
They were having a great time.
They were having a great time. But it is Shark Week. I've been watching a lot of Shark Week stuff on Discovery.
Yeah.
Have you?
I have. Last night, we don't do live TV any longer. Right. I cut that out of the stream budget, And we got the app for Discovery Plus.
See, I bet you pay more for all the different apps than you have than the one
that would have everything.
Program that I have that has pretty much everything.
Yeah, well, I've done that and paid for the program like you have on top of it. I can't get rid of anything. It's just like it's like I'm an appaholic or something. But anyway, so last night we could pick and choose from what was on demand for Shark Week, and we decided on Brad Paisley's Shark Week special. The country guy.
Did he put the band back together?
He had the band with him on the boat playing songs, like testing to see if the sharks like country music. So it was interesting to say the least. And he got in the water with the sharks.
Oh,
he did. So it was interesting. And you'll see programming like that on Discovery all week long, of course. And, of course, all the scary stuff, too.
The closest I'll get to a shark is right now, right here.
What about two blocks?
No, just the shark. We're
in the shark. That's right. We're on the shark.
I'm in the shark tank.
All right. Well, at 102.5, the Shark, it's a fun week. Shark
Week.
And we have a great time. We kind of embrace our inner shark, and we get out there and we give cool stuff away. And this is no exception. We got the Shark Week prize packs out there. They are off the hook cool, full of cool summer stuff like the Shark Kite from Kitty Hawk Kites.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I found out that you can get 10% off all Shark Kite sales in the store or online. There's a code you would use.
Shark Week 10.
Shark Week 10. That's easy. So if you wanted to get your own and you didn't win one of these in the prize pack this week, you can go buy one.
10% off. You also get some stuff from Panama Jack and Cheer One, RC Theaters, gift certificates, and passes to a couple other things here on the Outer Banks.
All right. So, and here's how you can enter to win one right now. Okay. Just go to our Facebook page, look at our live post that we're using right now and actually recording. On that post is a chance for you to comment. Okay. You do so and type in the word
Fin. F-I-N. Kind of like fin to the left, fin to the right.
That's right. Exactly. Fin.
It's the only fin in sight or whatever.
You do that and you are qualified to win one of those. And now yesterday's winner, by the way.
Do we need a drum roll?
Yeah, we can. Of a Shark Week prize pack for all these cool folks is Bethy B.
Way to go, Bethy B.
Way to go. You got a Shark Week prize pack. It is all yours. If you're looking for that address, it's facebook.com/1025 the Shark. That'll get you there right now. Finn. Don't forget about that.
Finn. You remember Finn?
No.
You don't remember Finn, the weight loss drug?
No. now I do, but I'm trying to figure out how we got there.
Finn, though.
I just remember
different Finn.
The last shark-related thing I remember is
baby shark. Oh, no. La 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 la. Look at the time. La 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 la, baby shark. Sorry about that. I didn't realize we were yeah. All right. Bethy said, "Oh yeah, I'm so excited." Okay. Dina, there you go. How about Finn? There you go, Gary. Jen, Dina finned it.
Don't get offended.
Delbert finned. Linda finned. Victoria finned.
There you go.
Kimberly finned. Bethy finned. Parent finned.
Bethy B says, "I finally won something." You sure did.
I was Perrin. I knew I liked you for a reason.
What does she say?
Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, is that hers?
That one of hers was Eddie Van Halen, but she didn't cry or anything. But that just kind of was like, whoa. John Lennon for Becky. Elvis, John Lennon, and Princess Di for Linda.
Yep.
There are so many that hit me. Mother Teresa, Bethy B. Jimmy Buffett, Bethy B. Hold on here. Elvis. I guarantee a lot of people said Elvis. Jimmy Buffett. Where am I? Why isn't it go? Am I frozen? No.
No.
There we go. Okay.
That's a lot of good answers. Yeah. That's a lot of good answers.
See, I have to agree. The Eddie Van Halen was like, he was only 64 and he was a guitar god, and me being the rocker person that I am, Kathy finned, yay.
Right.
Bethy was too young when Elvis died. She might have been 6 months?
Maybe. Who knows?
Michael Jackson. That's another one.
These were shockers. These were all shockers.
Those were kind of shockers. Another one, John Ritter.
Yeah. Nobody saw that coming.
That TV show 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter.
He was just getting started with that
That
show.
was such a funny show. I loved that show. Yes, John, A Very Sad Day.
Yeah.
And one of the old radio stations that I worked for, the show that I was on, we interviewed John Ritter, Gregory Hines, and Robert Palmer, all like within a very short time period.
Yeah.
Gregory Hines died in August, John Ritter died in September, and Robert Palmer died in October, like within 3 months of us interviewing him. It was kind of weird.
Isn't that something?
It was kind of creepy. I was like, if you don't want to die, don't talk to Jack Diamond on the morning show.
Fun and on Jack, man.
Yeah. But it was just very, very, very weird. I was like, coincidence? Olivia Newton-John. See, that's another one. When Olivia Newton-John died.
Some of these, they make you sad. Some of them, you kind of see them coming. You like with Olivia, she'd been struggling with cancer for a long time.
Right.
And then, then you find out she passed away from it.
JFK.
Wow, it wasn't alive for JFK, but what an impact it had on the
everything,
world.
Right? My mother would have. My mother was.
She would have told you the whole story, right?
She was shocked. Well, then when his son died in the airplane, remember the
airplane crash? That was so sad.
That was. I don't know. This. Why are we talking depressing stuff? But
we asked the question.
That's true. We did. I was just curious, though.
Princess Di, of course. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Right. That was on. I had a list of 3. Elvis was one of mine. And Tom Petty.
Tom Petty's another one. Yep.
And I would have never thought that would have been the case until he died. Always a Tom Petty fan. I listened to a lot of his music. It's what you listen to in high school and early college, I think really impacts you because you're making some really important memories. There's the first this, there's first this, first that, going to college, graduating, first girlfriend, getting married, first house, first kid. I mean, all these things happen to a lot of people in that tight amount of time. And so music attaches memories to you. So I think musicians passing away impact you because of that in a different way.
Because they were in your life more on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Not literally.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean,
Sure, you might have had you and a girlfriend might have had a song. There's all those memories.
Prince, yes. Oh, Prince is another one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Farrah Fawcett, that's another one.
Yeah. My mom told me one time about Elvis. Of course, she was a big Elvis fan. That's probably part of the reason.
Whitney, yes.
That I'm an Elvis fan too. But she says the crazy thing about Elvis, as a baby boomer, and that age, she goes, Elvis was the first one that passed away that really made us feel like we weren't going to live forever.
Right.
Okay. But that, it could happen to me too. So I think that was a big shock to everybody about that age because of that very reason.
Bob Hope.
Yeah, Bob Hope.
Yeah, he
definitely
died. Didn't he die in 2003 also? I think he died in 2003. Just like Johnny Cash.
He might have.
Just like Johnny Cash, John Ritter, Robert Palmer, Gregory Hines.
I remember when I heard Michael Jackson died, I was typical routine at my computer at home. I'd sit down, the family was starting to cook dinner, and this is usually what happens when something like this happens. Somebody does the holy.
No way.
Yeah, and you're like, everybody stops. You're like, what's next could be big. And it was like Michael Jackson died. That's just kind of
John
crazy.
Lennon. We put Chris said they put candles all around the dorm windows and all over campus. That's the Victoria. Amen. At least we had all these amazing celebrities in our lives.
We live in an amazing time.
I never
an
thought
amazing time for that.
Wow.
All these things that happen to us in our everyday lives are such luxuries compared to what it was like 100 years ago.
Right.
I mean, think about it. Think about all the things that we have at our fingertips that just make life seem so easy.
And the things that we get to experience where, I mean, like a lot of things my mom.
It's pretty amazing.
Now, granted, she was born in 1937, but a lot of things she did not get to experience like we are. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
I don't remember the dead alive. I don't remember that. What was another one that was just off the wall or off the chart? Like, wow. Oh, really? No way. Um. I don't really remember. Isn't that awful? When Dolly goes, must be a big Dolly Parton.
Who's the
See,
Dolly? Yeah.
and it wasn't shocking that Betty White died, but when Betty White passed away, it's like, oh my gosh, she's lived like a century almost.
Everybody was,
yeah.
There was the TV special going to happen and everything for Betty White.
Right, for her birthday.
Because her birthday, 100. Yeah.
I want to say her birthday was January 18th. I think it was 2 days before mine. Right.
So,
yep.
Which is just crazy to think about, It is.
Absolutely.
But we have all these celebrities in our lives, and we have all these musicians, and who would have thought of going to a concert where there would be 80,000 people there to watch the same band as you? I mean, you just think about how big pop culture is.
Oh, yeah.
And how much, especially Americans,
and
they love to be entertained.
It's even more weird to think about? Of those 80,000 people that came to watch the band.
Yeah.
The band on stage was older.
Well, yeah. Yes.
They were in their my dad passed away when he was 81, 82.
Yeah.
My mom passed away when she was 85. My grandmother passed away when she was 84.
Wow.
And here you have Mick Jagger and Keith. I'm talking about the Stones concert because that happened to be our.
You learn a lot from that Rolling Stones concert.
It's like, whoa, they're still alive.
Yeah. And apparently they turned out to be in better shape than me.
Right.
Kind of crazy.
On my finger.
All right, bow time's coming up. We're also going to have the extra bonus word for the
No bummer
summer. And I don't know. We'll have something else. What do you want to talk about? Anything? If you got any newbies, any folks that are just in here watching around for the first time, welcome. We do this every day. We have a lot of fun with it, and it's a little different every day. Today might be different than tomorrow, for sure. We have fun. That's one thing.
And I'm sorry I'm being like I said, this cold. I took Alka-Seltzer Cold Plus this morning before I came to work too, because that normally helps knock it out, but it also helps knock me out. Right. I forgot about that part of it.
Real quick, we have about a minute to talk about John Lennon. I'm just thinking the thoughts I was thinking. I think everybody was thinking at the time when we found out he had been murdered. The first thing was like, why would anybody do that?
He's married to Yoko.
He's a Beatle.
Sorry.
No, well,
I'm not. That was.
Yeah. Well, it could be. I could even be more cynical and say, 3 feet to the left.
We don't have everything yet, Bethy. We don't get the flag that goes in the prize pack until later today. So you might want to hold off until tomorrow. Oh, another person? Bob Saget.
Your station for the Killer Hits, 102.5. The Shark is the Thompson Twins and Hold Me Now, 824. Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer Hits all day. Your Shark forecast, a little mixed bag of hot and humid and summery
Muggy and buggy.
Muggy and buggy. Exactly right.
Thank you, Victoria, for that quote.
Victoria is one of our Facebook live watchers, which we're doing right now in addition to the radio show. You can catch us on our Facebook page. And she says it's muggy and buggy today, guys. And I think you're exactly right.
Especially once the sun goes down a little bit, those skeeters come out.
They sure do.
But it's going to be partly sunny today. Chance of showers or thunderstorms high along the coast of 85. Inland areas closer to 90. Heat index value, though, near 100. Because of that, heat advisory in effect. Mostly cloudy tonight. Chance of showers or storms down to 78. Partly sunny, breezy tomorrow. Chance of showers or storms 85 for the coast and closer to 90 inland.
All right, 81 in Buxton, 76 in Moyock, and 82 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
And it's now time for This Day in Music.
All right, it was 2019, and Taylor Swift had been named the world's highest paid entertainer by Forbes magazine, earning $185 million in 2018.
I think she surpassed that for this year.
Yeah, I think you're right. 2019, Bob Dylan, superfan Bill Pagel purchased the house in Hibbing, Minnesota, where Bob Dylan lived from 1948 to 1959. This guy paid $84,000 to the then current homeowners. It's a 1,600 square foot home. Now he owns Bob's home. Crazy. 2011, a pub in Dundee, Scotland called Lennon's Bar was forced to change the name of the venue and remove all Beatle memorabilia when former Beatle wife Yoko Ono enters the picture and threatens legal action for copyright infringement.
In 2008, speaking of the Beatles, the drum skin used on the cover of the Beatles Sgt. Pepper album sold for $1 million at Christie's memorabilia auction in London. Other items sold included John Lennon's lyrics for Give Peace a Chance, which sold for $832,257, a pair of tinted prescription sunglasses belonging to, of course, John Lennon, which he wore for the cover of the single Mind Games, sold $79,000 for one pair of shades.
Whoa.
A rare quarter-inch reel-to-reel master tape recording of the Jimi Hendrix Experience performing at the Woburn Music Festival in 1968, $95,000 is what it got. And a Marshall amplifier used by Hendrix in the concert fetched $50,000.
Now that's something else, man.
That's a lot of money. 1989, David Purcell, age 18, from Manchester, New Jersey, was charged with theft after he stole a guitar at a concert in River Point Park belonging to Richie Sambora of Bon Jovi.
Yikes.
1978, Rolling Stone Bill Wyman was knocked unconscious after falling from the stage during a concert in the United States. And in 1975, it was a very short marriage. Cher filed for divorce from Greg Allman. 10 days.
Oof.
That was it.
She found out, she said later, that's when she found out about the drug use. Like, I'm out of here. Crazy.
How did she not know beforehand?
I don't know about that, but evidently something was up.
Yeah.
Music birthdays today. Who do we have?
Jessica Simpson. You've seen her on TV. She was married to Nick, whatever his name was. 44 years old today.
Okay.
And Arlo Guthrie, Alice's Restaurant.
Yeah.
77 years young.
Happy birthday, Arlo and Jessica. Well, that means one thing. It's bow time. You can be a winner of a two-piece chicken dinner right now from Bojangles just by doing this right here.
Go to our Facebook page. Send us a Facebook message with this word, drum. D-R-U-M, drum, as in the drum skin of the Beatles Sgt. Pepper album.
Okay.
Drum, D-R-U-M. Send it via Facebook message, and you'll be qualified to win that Bojangles.
All right, hang on. News and weather together within 10 minutes and more killer hits coming up.
Nick Lachey. Yes, I couldn't think of his last name. I was like, Nick something. I can see him.
Jessica's husband, right?
Yeah.
One time.
Ex-husband.
Right.
Yep.
So, and let's see, what's up with Jessica? She's been a roller coaster ride, right? I mean, she gained weight.
Yes, she did.
She got out of shape. She got back in shape. She got too skinny. The pendulum effect in Hollywood. And
or like you said, the roller coaster.
Yeah. And how about, she hasn't had plastic surgery, has she? That's a whole nother conversation.
Who knows? I don't know.
What is it about?
Let me go look before and after.
What is the peer pressure in Hollywood?
I don't know.
Especially the ladies. It seems like the ladies are the victims in all of this. The ones that are choosing to have these crazy procedures done to their face. They all end up looking the same. Is it just one doctor in Hollywood that's just wreaking havoc?
I don't know.
Did I will tell you this. Soapbox? Maybe
obviously I don't. I don't feel the way they do.
Well, there's a lot of actresses. Julia Roberts says there's no way she's going to do that. Nothing for her. Sally Fields, aging gracefully. I think, gosh, you respect these actors and actresses. You understand when they get old. Well, you're getting old too. So
yeah, she's not like disgustingly overweight now, but she's definitely filled out a little bit.
Jessica? Okay.
But yeah, she's definitely rounder in the face.
Okay.
Oh,
what was her age? 44?
But here's a picture of her when she was 43, and she's like
really skinny. That was like last year.
It's creepy looking.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't even look like the same person.
No, isn't it crazy?
Yeah, I can't do the share the picture though, because it's like save it as a web page thing.
Cooking shrimp until they turn pink, right? Yes. Orange pink. Yep.
Usually, I think that's about 8 minutes.
There you go.
No, maybe 5 to 8 minutes. I think something like that.
Don't go too far.
No.
They'll get chewy.
I will tell you this though.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a shrimp that's hard to peel?
Yes.
It's not because how it cooked. It's because they just recently molted and that's their new shell.
Oh,
and so it's stuck to them a little bit harder.
All right.
They
Well,
peel
yeah.
easier when they've been in that current shell for a little while longer.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, botched looks and lips. It's like, yeah.
Who was the first? Who was the first? Was it Meg Ryan?
No, the chick that was in Lisa something. She was in Melrose Place.
Okay.
Short brown hair.
All right. She was
Lisa Renna. Lisa Renna.
Lisa
Does that
Rinna.
sound right?
That's right.
That
Okay.
sound right? Yeah. She was with her lips.
And does anybody remember when Priscilla Presley?
Remy. Yeah.
Is it Remy? Okay.
Yeah. Lisa.
But then everybody knows Meg Ryan, right? That she.
She just looks. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
Or is it Rinna? Lisa Rinna.
And the girl from Friends.
Lisa Rinna. Oh, which one?
The dark-haired one, Monica. Courtney Cox. She's had work done, and you can obviously tell it. And she's even talked about the depression over having made that choice,
right,
and having to live with that,
right.
And Shania too.
Oh,
what a shame!
She was beautiful. Well, all these women were beautiful.
Shania, at least she didn't go too far. Shania's been like a dark-haired lady forever. Now she's got like bleached blonde hair that just doesn't look right.
Mm-mm. Yeah, Lisa Rinna. Rinna actually is how she's spelled. Yeah.
Barry Manilow.
Oh, yeah.
It was like Botox.
How about Kenny Rogers?
He did too. Yeah.
Oh, Kenny Rogers looks. You can't even. He doesn't even look like the same person.
He passed away. But anyway.
But
yeah, I know.
You know what I mean.
I do. Yeah. So I just think it's kind of some of it's silliness and having too much money, more money than you know what to do with. It's just my opinion, but I'm the one that has to look at them and go, okay.
Well,
great
obviously,
move.
People knew Pamela Anderson for her assets that she
right.
Is we'll just look at it that way. Yeah, that was a sad day when Kenny died too. But anyway, she ended up getting a reduction, but she got a lot of too. Who was another one that has? Oh no, I was gonna say Stifler's mom, but I think she's just kind of that way anyway.
Stifler's mom?
Yeah, you know the actress.
Yeah. I don't know.
But from American Pie, I forgot her name.
Yeah.
But she's doing Discover Card commercials now.
Okay.
And she's always playing ditz.
Hey, here's a lady that aged gracefully, and I think I haven't seen pictures of her lately. She's got to be in her upper 70s now, but Jacqueline Smith.
Oh, she's beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers ruined his. Yes, 100%. He didn't even look like the same person. Bonus word. Let's go with
Botox.
Okay, Botox. Botox.
Since we're there.
Botox. Botox. That is your.
Yeah.
Is your.
That's your word.
Your word. Botox. Botox. Yes. Coolidge. What's her face? Yes. That's Stifler's mom.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm always. She was also in Legally Blonde with Ben and Snap, and she go with her mouth. It was this weird thing that she did, but anyway. Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
What's her first name now? Dang it! Did he just say it? Jenny. Cool. Yes. I could not think of her name for the life of me. So
someday
we'll be together. And I'm not gonna pick on her, but I'm gonna pick Miss Dolly Parton's had a little bit of stuff done.
Yeah,
too.
she certainly has.
She doesn't quite look the. I don't know. I think some people they get like addicted to it.
They might be.
And once they have one, yeah, agreed, Victoria. She was a beautiful woman. Once you get something done, then you'll start to notice. Oh wait, hold on. They didn't tuck enough here.
Yeah, they better go over here.
And then, who was it? Was it Joan Collins that had? Or not? What's her? Joan
Rivers.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
And then there was somebody that like their eyebrows were so high.
Like up here?
Like, yes. They had gotten like so many facelifts that their eyebrows were way up here. It's like, hi, how are you? I just don't understand all that.
Not me either. Hard to wrap your head around.
And then people get Botox and their face gets kind of like frozen like this, and they can't move and they can't smile, and they're just, hi, how are you? And
yeah.
What was the show? Oh gosh. Hold on. It was Just Go With It. Adam Sandler.
Okay.
And Jennifer Aniston.
Yep.
And he meets that blonde. He's a plastic surgeon, and he meets the blonde. And her name was Palma.
Palma.
And when he goes to the doctor's house where he meets Palmer, or not doctor's house, but it was one of his patients, the guy's like, how are you doing? Okay. And he goes to take a drink and it like runs down his face. Yeah.
I'm getting my movies confused, I think. All right,
I think you are too. Just Go With It is when they go to Hawaii. She has 2 children, and
they do.
And she
Dave Matthews is in this.
Dave Matthews is in this.
Okay, and Devlin.
And Devlin.
Yeah, all right. I do have the right movie. Okay. That's a funny movie.
We talk about you a lot.
Talks British.
Oh, the one goes, yes.
Hello.
Hello, Palmer.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a funny movie.
We just watched that the other day.
Yeah.
That's why I remember that.
Yeah.
And
gosh, Keith Urban's wife.
Yeah, Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman's in there too. Mickey Rourke. I think he gets the all-time prize. George Hamilton IV.
Oh, he was just tan.
Or just how about George Hamilton? The guy with the tan. Is that who you're talking about?
The eternal tan man.
Yeah.
I didn't actually meet him in person, but I talked to him on the phone once.
George Hamilton?
Yes.
Could you tell he had a tan on the phone?
Oh, yes. It was coming through the we didn't tell the shark word was Finn. Fin.
Yep.
But yeah, no, the eternal tan man is what we call him.
The eternal tan man.
And you would kiss your car goodnight. That's funny, Gary. But yeah, the eternal tan man. That's what I called George Hamilton. He was doing something, and I was the producer of the morning show. So I took the phone calls and I talked to him, and it went through a guy up in New York who like would filter everything. They would go to his studio, and then he would call all around the country.
Yeah.
And he would always pull up everybody's pictures on the computer, like, okay, this is the website, this is who you're going to be talking to, blah 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 blah.
Right.
And he's like, so Cindy, how are you doing today? And how old are you, may I ask? Okay, that's only 40 years difference or something like that.
Was he being flirty?
But he was flirting with me. It was actually kind of funny.
Was it flirty or dirty old man? Where would you let that?
He was clean about it, so it wasn't really dirty.
Okay.
He was just kind of being flirty, like just not a dirty old man.
Okay,
but flirty. I know it was just all in fun.
Older men get away with saying things to women.
Oh,
only
yeah,
because they're older men.
Because it's like, oh, he's so cute. Look at that. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, George Hamilton, the eternal tan
man. That's what I called him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all these radio interviews and people. Actually, did you have people in the studio?
Yes.
So they would come to the show.
Yes.
And be right there with.
Yes.
Who is the most famous person you think you might have met, in your opinion, for you? If you had to think of the most exciting or oh my gosh, I can't believe this person's sitting here.
Well, Fran Drescher came in with a doggy.
That's pretty cool. Is she in character all the time like that?
That's just how she talks.
It's just it. Period.
That's just how she talks.
All
or
right.
she was in character. I don't know.
Right.
Jennifer Love Hewitt came in.
Okay.
Wanda Sykes came in.
Funny lady.
Kevin Pollak, who was the other attorney in A Few Good Men with Tom Cruise.
Right.
He's a very funny comedian, actually. Who else? Sam Donaldson from ABC News came in. Cokie Robinson from ABC News came in.
Cool.
Who else? What's his name? He writes books. He's
Stephen King.
No, it starts with a P. He's like it's like motivated, not motivated, but
self-help. I don't know. Not sure where we're going with this one.
I can't. I'm totally brain dead on his
name. A motivational book, self-help book.
Kind of it's like a shoot. I don't know. Anyway,
okay.
Who else? I don't know. There was quite a few bands.
Patterson. Bethy B says
no, not one of those. No. Pavlov. No, not Pavlov. something like that though. I don't remember. Dr.
Dr.
Phil. No, it
Phil.
wasn't Dr. Phil. The other, the money lady.
This is like playing charades.
Well, I'm sorry.
Sounds like
I'm Alka-Seltzer Cold Plus and head in it today. The money lady, the one that talks about she has books and she's good on finances and blonde lady. No, a woman. She's a lady.
I just thought maybe it might jar the actual name.
And Marsha. No, it wasn't Marsha. It was Blair from Facts of Life. She came in.
Oh, okay.
Well, who the heck is the money lady?
Susie Orman.
Susie Orman. Yeah, she came in.
Thank you, Perrin.
Thank you. Thank you. She came in.
Right.
Oh gosh, I can't even. Jay Moore came in.
Oh, Jay's funny.
He was in
funny guy.
Show Me the Money. Jerry Maguire.
That's right.
He was in that movie. Who else? I'm trying to think who else came in. I don't even remember. John Walsh from America's Most Wanted. Wow. He came in all the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Was he talking about new cases or just promoting the TV show? Or
yeah, a little bit of everything. If there was like a new America's Most Wanted, top, this guy, he's dangerous and armed. And
I always thought it would be so cool to stumble upon an America's Most Wanted. Like, there's this, we're looking for Claudia A. Sniffner from Des Moines, Iowa. Sorry, Mike. Nothing personal there at all.
You had to pick Iowa.
Just came to mind.
How about from
anywhere?
Paul, West Virginia.
Paul, West Virginia. Sorry, Paul. And then there you're like, wait a minute, that's the girl that just started work last week.
Yeah.
I always thought that would be so kind of exciting.
Being able to actually like
find somebody. Yeah, absolutely.
Who else came in? I don't. There's been so many different. Maria Shriver.
Yes.
Obviously, Arnold Schwarzenegger's ex-wife.
Yes.
She was also the Kennedys. Eunice. I think it's Eunice. Eunice was her mother.
The matriarch.
That was her mother. Mm-hmm. They founded the Special Olympics. Did you know that? They started them in their backyard in Montgomery County, Maryland.
That's too cool.
One of Maria's sisters was disabled.
Oh,
and
wow.
So they went. But anyway, so Eunice Shriver, and they called him, hold on, Sarge. They called him Sarge Shriver, her dad.
All right.
Mr. Shriver. Sorry. I'm dying here. They came into the studio once because they were talking about Special Olympics. It was celebrating some kind of anniversary or something. And they came in. There's something tickling my throat right here. Yep. Gonna be getting that cold.
Bethy, I hope your migraine goes away. Excedrin Migraine Plus, my son Dylan. He swears by that. It's the migraine, Excedrin migraine medicine.
Alka-Seltzer Cold Plus.
Migraine.
You won't feel anything.
Yeah.
Get rid of your headache, Miss Bethy. But yeah, that's just a few. And there was, I don't even remember. I was there for, I don't know how many years, and a total of 10, and they just came in and out.
Right.
Like constantly.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Do you ever, have you ever been starstruck? Like beside yourself, inside going, oh my gosh, you just act kind of weird. You geek out just a little bit. Has that ever happened to you? It's a good question because, so many in the line of work that we are in and out of, entertainers come and go and they're promoting different things. And sometimes you get to be rather close to them, whether it's music or authors or whatever. Actors from time to time.
Oh, no.
Someone noted. Oh.
Really?
A local newspaper delivery guy was wanted for murder in Washington State. Get out of town.
Steven Tyler. See, now I've only been like 4 feet away from him.
See where you possibly
and I think I would.
Be a
I think if I saw him, I'd be like,
yeah.
I think that might be the one. When I met him,
John Stamos.
When I met him,
a little surreal.
It was just like, oh my God, this is Uncle Jesse.
It's the TV, it's the television effect there, isn't it?
That it was.
Yeah,
it was
because he's in your life every week and on reruns
on
and
Full House. He was granted, this was like, what did I say, 15 years ago,
yeah,
something like that, 17 years ago, 20 years ago, maybe even at that point.
Wow.
But yeah, another one I thought of too when like the microphone was going, Bob Saget.
Yeah,
he's another one that died. We're like, what?
I know. They're just too weird.
Yeah. So.
Big
oh,
shocker.
and then when bass player who
John Entwistle.
And yes, and when he passed, and then like Charlie Watts.
Yeah.
It was just, wow, whoa, what, how, who,
Think
what?
about this. All right, all the 60s rockers are 75 to 85, right? Isn't that right? They're like 80 to 82
go around
right
80.
now.
They're averaging 80 right now.
All right. The next 5 years, statistically speaking, not trying to be a downer, but we're going to lose a lot of these people.
I'm sorry.
Victoria.
I have to put that up there. I was reading on. I was Star Trek when I first met CN.
Let me get my autograph pen ready.
Okay, that was funny. Kudos.
Oh my gosh.
Victoria. There you go.
CND and Beale.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of. I've met a lot of bands.
Right.
Well,
you carted one of the bands around in your car one time, didn't you?
Well, that was Molly Hatchet.
Yeah.
That was my
trying to get him to the show.
That was my 4-door.
Your one job at the radio
station. That was
station.
my 1978 4-door Ford Granada. Yep.
So you were working for the radio station.
I was working for the radio station.
And it was your job to get the band to the gig.
Well, kind of. I volunteered.
In a Granada?
That was my car, 1978 4-door Ford Granada.
That's flirting with disaster, right? There.
It was flirting with disaster. But, so I
did they all fit in the car?
Yes. There was 2 of us in the front seat and 3 of them in the back seat.
Wow. I bet they thought that was a trip.
I think that's the reason they started drinking Jack Daniels earlier that day.
Did you stop by the liquor store before we get there? I could see them doing that.
They parked. There's a little town called Strasburg, Virginia,
right?
That had a movie theater, kind of like the Pioneer, that they turned into a concert hall because it had like a sloped end, it had a balcony, it had a big stage.
Yeah.
So they were playing there. We brought them in for some kind of show, and they were playing at that movie theater. Well, there's an alley that's about this wide.
Right.
If I can put it towards this wide next to the movie theater. That's very difficult
to
get
there.
I did not. They got the tour bus in there somehow, and they said there ain't
How do you even get out?
That's what they said. What the hell? We ain't trying to do that again. So they said, how can we get to our hotel? I said, I have that lovely white 4-door Ford Granada.
I'll be glad to take
waiting for you outside if you'd like. So they said, oh, will you? You'll drive us up there? Yeah. Good. All right. Well, yeah, because we want to go up there, get cleaned up and everything else. Can you come back and get us in a couple hours? I'm like,
sure.
Not a problem. So I drove them to their hotel, dropped them off, went back to work for a couple of hours, went back to the hotel and picked them up. And I guarantee, I know Tanny Joe Brown, who was the lead singer at the time, he passed away. But I guarantee they probably go, yeah, remember that we wrote.
Could you imagine getting pulled over? What are you doing, ma'am? I'm taking Molly Hatchet to the show.
Yeah, we were driving down the road flirting with disaster.
You'll see it now. All right, that's a great story.
Yeah,
we're running late. Gary is gonna mess up his day. We never do this to him.
I'm sorry. Okay.
All right, we're gonna roll credits. Mike, everybody, thanks for hanging for an extra few minutes. Appreciate it.
I don't think
It'd be your dream concert, wouldn't it, Mike? That would be so cool.
I don't think Aunt Becky will be there either. Isn't she still in? No, she didn't go to jail.
I don't think that happened. I think it was money. Yeah, she had to pay.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I think she might have gone.
All right, you guys have a great day.
Yes.
And
all right,
take it easy. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'm driving down
we did everything,
the road,
didn't
I'm
we?
Flirting with
all the keywords were
yeah.
good. All right.
Then I'm driving down the